What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. It's been a while since I've covered Soulmask on the channel, but update 37 just dropped, and this one brings some big improvements to combat, healing, and game mechanics, and I wanted to get back into covering Soulmask here on the channel. We've got buffs to companions, new bandage types, and a fix to Barbarian invasions, plus a bunch of smaller tweaks that could really change how you play. Let's dive into the biggest changes and break down what they mean for your gameplay. First up, we've got some quality of life improvements for combat. Companions now have a 30-meter combat range. That's up from 20 meters. This is huge, especially if you're using them in battles. They won't get stuck standing around as much, and they'll engage enemies from farther away. This is definitely a buff for players who rely on the AI support. Another cool change is you can now check the in-game log to see who's online during a Barbarian invasion. This is perfect for coordinating with your tribe or just knowing who's available to defend. Overall, these changes should make combat and team-based play much smoother. Now let's talk about one of the biggest changes in this patch, the healing system. The skill Heal the Wounded now recognizes 3 different types of bandages: simple, premium, and refined. Before, you only had simple bandages, so this adds more variety and strategy to healing. There's also a new priority system for bandages. First, it'll use bandages that are on your item shortcut bar. So if you have something in your hotbar, then that will be used first. If none are there, it pulls from your inventory. And within the same inventory slot, it uses them from left to right, top to bottom. These changes could make healing faster and more efficient, especially in high pressure situations like PvP or Barbarian raids. If you're into base building, the next update is for you. The construction hammer now supports durability modifications when using weapon tools. This should help with maintenance and give you more options when upgrading your structures. They've also optimized placements for pipe gatherers and decorative buildings, which should make building smoother and less frustrating. These might seem like small changes, but for builders, they should make things a lot less restrictive. We have some other interesting tweaks in this update as well. Turkeys just got a new food option. You can now feed them bee larvae, a minor but useful addition for farming. A new setting has been added: enable screen shake in the game settings under language and others. It's enabled by default, but you can turn it off if it's too distracting. Personally, I'm going to turn this off right away. Now let's get into some bug fixes and balance adjustments. Materials will no longer disappear at the uncraft table or mysterious stone table if you run out of inventory space. This fix should prevent item loss when breaking down gear. Stat fixes. Perception now correctly increases coma resistance. Agility now increases melee attack speed and paralyze resistance. There are a couple of weapon mastery fixes. Bow mastery, divine power possession, now properly gives you 3 arrows immediately after activation. Spear mastery, ultimate throw, has been fixed. It won't penetrate walls or bounce unrealistically anymore. And finally, Tribesmen will now only store items in actual storage containers rather than dumping them into crafting tables. So overall, update 37 is a small but solid patch with some great combat improvements, better healing mechanics, and important bug fixes. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you like the new changes, or is there something they should have done differently? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you found this breakdown helpful, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. Don't forget to whack the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more content. And if you don't want to be out of whack, there's another video on the screen right now that you can click to support more of my content.